going live right now. But it's actually probably now, but now it says you're live. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter board game every weekday at 2 p.m. do a live stream. So if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button because I'm hoping to make a goal of hitting 9,000 subscribers this year for my 9-year anniversary coming up. But today, very excited to be talking about the brand new Carnegie Deluxe Collect Edition. This one launched last week. Along with Castles of Mad King Ludwig and Primal, which have both done absolutely gangbusters, but still holding it its own at 210,000. An exciting strategic board game by Xavier Georges with artwork by Ian Blank. So this is by Bequeathed Games. I know they do a lot of, medium to heavyweight Euros, if I recall correctly, even though I don't think I've played any of their games, which, if you think about it, is actually kind of good counter-programming, because Castles of Mad King Ludwig, not really a Euro game, and Primal the Awakening, obviously not really a Euro game, so it makes sense that they're up to $200,000, but you don't get there without doing some really good stuff on your Kickstarter, so I'm excited to see how this is ran. So let's check this bad boy out.
Carnegie, man of steel, man of dreams. Steel made him one of the richest men in the world and an icon of the American dream, and steel provided the funds to become a benefactor and philanthropist.
Boom! I love when Euro games do this. When you're a Euro game, most people are just like, alright, I'm probably not here for the theme. But the first 15 seconds they devoted of this video, I feel like they did a really good job of setting up the game, which was great. And then, whew, nice seamless transition into the board, and wow, I'm excited to learn about this player area here.
In Carnegie, players will recruit employees and expand their businesses by investing in real estate, producing goods, developing transport technology, and creating transport chains across the United States. But players also invest in public health care, education.
Okay, I love this, and I talk about this every single day. Too often I see Kickstarter videos that are trying to give you too much of the rules. I don't need all the rules, and I don't want all the rules in your first video. This is a video where you're supposed to wow me. Answer the 3 questions. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? And I feel like right now they're doing a great job of do I want it? And when you get too deep into the rules, you have to intrigue people into wanting to know about the rules. Right here, they're glossing over the main mechanisms. I see like a Ticket to Ride style thing. I see different tracks, and I love it. They're not getting too in-depth.
General welfare and human rights. With easy-to-handle core mechanisms, but tough and plentiful decisions to make.
Oh! Oh! Those are good! That is good! That is a quote I love. Easy to understand mechanisms, but interesting strategic decisions. That's what I want out of a medium weight game. That's what I want out of a heavyweight game. I love those style games, and the fact that they highlighted that in the first 45 seconds, great.
Great artwork from the artist of Lisboa and the Galleries. Combined.
Wow, okay. I like what you did there. You do what a lot of board game companies don't do, which is realize that the overwhelming majority of board gamers do not know the artist by the name. Most of them don't know the designers by the name. And so when I hear people like Vaturda Basaba, the name of the artist, that's great, and I love that. But for your audience, for the people who are going to buy this game, mention the games that they illustrated. Because I say, oh, wait, Lisboa. Oh, dang, the gallerist. Okay. Whereas if you said the name, I might be like, sounds familiar. I don't know. Excellent.
With fresh and original gameplay by the designer of Troyes and Carson City. With uniquely...
They did it again! They get it! They mentioned the games as opposed to the designer, and I know that's going to tick some people off. Don't care. If you're looking at this from a marketing perspective and you're trying to sell your game, you need to know what your consumers want and what they need and what they know. And they know those games maybe, but they might not know the designer.
Designed components which add extra fun and challenges to the game. Discover Carnegie by Xavier Georges. Artwork by Ian O'Toole. Published by Bequeathed Games.
Okay, so they still gave them the name shoutouts at the end of the video. Awesome. Best of both worlds there. Alright, we're lingering on this. Okay. Like it. Little music. Plays off. Good. Very well done video. 4 created, 2 backed. They are really hitting the ground running here. This is a 4th Kickstarter. This is impressive so far. Canceled. Okay. Coming back. Oh, yeah, they got that one game with the really weird image. Okay, so let's see what the first one was looking like. Let's see if we can spot some differences here, because clearly whatever they came back and retooled really is doing spectacular. Also, 2 backed. This is one thing I always say. If you want to look like more of a member of the community, it's a really artificial, superficial way to do it. Go back 20 things for $1 right now. Because, you know, you're about to have 256,000 of them. So go back 20 things for $1, and all of a sudden, 4 created, 24 backed. You just look like more a member of the community, as opposed to someone who's just coming here to make your board game. And while 99% of the people won't notice it, I'm sure there's 1% are like, yeah, I like supporting that. So let's check this out. 2,626 backers. That tells me you got yourself a pretty appealing price point, probably. So I am sold. If I have the money and I'm looking for a Euro game, and here's the thing. I look at I look at Primal and I look at Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Both of those have about $100 price point to get in here. I'm hoping this one is dipping in that $60 range. Heck, if you go even lower than that, I'm going to be stoked. Like, if this is a $40 to $70 price point shipped to me, oh boy, howdy, I'm about to jump on it. Not me, because I don't have the money, but, I mean, that's the mindset. So hopefully you get to how much it is quickly, and because I feel comfortable that you can do it. 4 created, 3 questions. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. I know, and how much is it? So get there. Xavier George's Carnegie Deluxe Collector's Edition. Oh, well, looking good. I would like to know the exact size of that box. Hopefully you tell me pretty soon, because I still don't have a feel for the precise size of this box. A new masterpiece by, 40 minutes per player, ages 12 plus, 1 to 4. Oh, hit me with the quotes. Carnegie is something special. It looks fantastic, and I really love the action selection system of the game. You can find a lot to like here. Okay. Mentioning the action selection system. I love that. Like it. It's already one of my favorite games for the Expert Game Award 2021. It hasn't even been produced yet. Yeah, that means a lot. That means a lot to me personally, because I say things like that on a frequent basis. You want to know my favorite game? You want to know the game that I think is going to be Game of the Year? Lucky Duck Games, Time of Legends Destinies. Right there. So when I hear another content creator willing to say that, because if you're saying that, that means a lot. So that's a great quote. Carnegie is the game that keeps on giving. Even after 7 plays, I want to keep coming back to see what happens in the next game. A worthy game of the year. It's a good quote. Good quote. To see what happens next in the game. I don't know. That last part. Like, I like the first part, but the last part went down a little bit. What a rock-solid game. Very impressive. Accessible on one hand. Super challenging on the other. Lots of options. Lots of replayability. Great quote. Lots of options. Lots of replayability. Available in these languages. Love it. Custom-friendly shipping to these languages. Love it. Price me. Just price me already. About the game. Carnegie is inspired by the life of Andrew Carnegie, who was born in Scotland in 1835 and emerged to the United States, with which, cool. Looking good. If I really want to know more about exactly what the game's about, excellent. Here we go. $65. I like it. I would have liked it a little bit earlier, and honestly, it's not a bad price. Deluxe spot with you, but I still need to know the size of the box. That's the other thing. I still don't have a feel for the size of the box. I see all these large components, so I'm thinking it's a large box, but maybe this so is it pandemic size? I think that's what it probably is. 1 game board, large format, extra thick game board after a luxurious finish. Gorgeous. 2 timeline frames. 8. Yeah, this looks great. Ooh, I like it. You got the Kickstarter Unlock stuck here as well. Now, one thing that I do think I like a little bit better that some other people do is I see what you're doing here, and I do like that you put it here. I think this is probably the second best thing that one could do, at least in my personal opinion. I want other people to comment on this as well, because I'm very interested. I personally like it when I see what was in the base game, and then, so wow me already. Like, let's take that away. Let's take away all those extra tiles, and let's just go through this. Am I still wowed by what's in the box? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, 40 44 department tiles. I'm still wowed by that number of tiles. Like 44 department tiles, I'm still like, ooh, awesome. 1 department board, company boards, project tabs, first player marker, timeline marker, employee figurines, player disc, good cube, player rates, action figures, victory point cards, banknotes, rule books, game insert trays. Are you kidding me? That's the base game right there, and I'm impressed already. And then right after here, I would put, but you've also unlocked all this with the Kickstarter stretch goals. And then maybe you segment right into those stretch goals and like, oh, so here's what we're working on next. Because I will say, when I looked for this, it was currently like 9th or 10th on the popularity track of tabletop games, which is still good. Especially with all the massive competition you have, but you're going to have people engaged. So the stretch goals are really what's going to get people excited, I think, and people coming back. And I still haven't seen them yet. I think going to how to play here, not the solidest choice. I don't know. I feel like, because I want stretch goals. I see that there are going to be stretch goals, but they're not here yet, and I want to know what they are. But the price point looks good. Hopefully this is clear over here. Deluxe edition, 3 copies, 6 copies. Okay. What ifs? People going in on this together, I suppose. Oh, yeah. I actually don't mind this with these copies of games, because I normally like a very clean system over here, and I'm like, why don't you just add in the Pledge Manager? And you could potentially add this in the Pledge Manager, I suppose. But, yeah, why don't you just, I don't know. Maybe you just make it, yeah, I guess I kind of just like it better as a 65, and maybe like $1. Because couldn't you just have like a little chart that says, oh, 2 copies is this much, 3 copies is that much, 4 copies is this much, 5, I don't know. Or maybe it's separate shipping. Who knows? Either way, it's relatively clean. It's very clean over here. 65 pounds, $80. I thought so I really want to know the size of the box, because there's tons of stuff in this box. And it's going to be a very heavy box. So I'm no longer as concerned about the price. I feel like the price point is okay, is fair, based on what I imagine how heavy this box is going to be. Because it's just going to be tons and tons and tons of wood and cardboard. Which is great. That's what I want for your game. This looks like fun. Rule booklet, which you find linked below. Translations of the languages are currently in progress. Awesome. Still don't know about the stretch goals, though. Which I think is not the best choice. I'm hoping 22 pages. What do we got? 20. Oh, look. Oh, yes, that icon reference, that turn reference. This is beautiful. This right here sells me so much on the game right here. Can you do it? I see this absolutely gorgeous, comprehensive, clear on the back. Player's turn, end of round, pictures, illustrations. Look at that whole page. There's nothing just going about in-depth about each tile. Because sometimes you get to these rule booklets, it's like, what's this special action card? And you read it, and it says, blah, 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 blah. And then you realize, oh, that's exactly what it says on the card itself. Oh, my gosh. I hate when game companies do that. Don't be redundant. Yes, but they're going more in-depth, it looks like, on each tile, which is great. Players, maybe, yes, look at these. Look at this. This looks like a spectacular rule booklet. Hats off. I want to read that rule booklet now. Gets me more, yeah, let's go back to this one, though. I want to go back to the canceled one. So let's see. Same video? Same video? Or is it a different video? Okay, looks like about the same video. A little bit longer. The other one's about 40 seconds longer, so maybe add a little bit more. Looks relatively similar. Let's do some digging. Let's see what the digging is. We're hoping to announce the Kickstarter for Carnegie Deluxe Edition will be launching on... Here's a link to those who do not get notified. Wonderful news. Thank you, but why relaunch? Canceling the campaign due to incorrect shipping rates. Okay. We are deeply sorry for the confusion caused by the wrong shipping costs. Due to a human silly error, none of the shipping costs being charged were correct. Ooh, this means we are forced to now cancel this pledge and relaunch it as soon as we possibly can. Okay. Very upfront about it. I love that. They were just like, here's exactly what happened. We laid all our cards on the table. We screwed up. We don't know how we screwed up. We're fixing it. We're going to relaunch. It's going to be great. No problems with that. Errors happen. Tutorial by John Gets Games. Also, don't read the rules. Check out this awesome tutorial playthrough. I always get excited when I see like a how to play video, and then it's like, no, it's actually the gameplay. It's like, I want the whole gameplay. Board Game Arena. Carnegie is available. Is that the only video we got? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. Where's the other stuff? I know you paid money for some good videos. Why is there only one? Carnegie is available on Board Game Arena beta phase, allowing you to test the game before you decide to back it. Excellent, 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 excellent. Can I click on this? Awesome. Sometimes they don't put the clickable. Why would you not make it clickable? Yeah, make this clickable and go straight there. Love it. Tabletop Simulator. Awesome. Okay. Looks good. Clean, clear. Still want to know the size of this box. Retailers. Awesome. Stretch goals. Okay, so here's what... Oh, and you're going with a 20,000? Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. This needs to be higher. This needs to be higher because these are good stretch goals. 4 new departments. I'm immediately more excited about the game. More variability. Yes, 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 please. Silk screen printed disc. Awesome. Excellent. 4 new departments. Amazing. Ivory core for all cards. Better cards. Heat transfer print on the wooden action. Amazing. 4 new... These are bangers. Extra thick cardboard for the game board. Every single one of these is bangers. These are stretch goals people want. 4 new departments. I'm pretty sure that was hit. Special ink relief on the box. Cool. Oh, these are... now we're dipping into the Kickstarter exclusive ones. This is just for your game. Yeah, I would totally put these higher. Premium sleeves for all the cards. New custom donations tiles. Silk screen... Oh, and this is the... Okay, so this is... These are the meaty ones. Okay. Yeah, I would put this higher. Like, this is what's going to keep people coming back and more excited. Follow us on Instagram. Reviews. Here we go. We ship pre-production copies of Carnegie, some of our favorite reviewers whose opinions can be found below. Please note that the color and components of... Okay. You say... So there's Richard. Awesome. Awesome. Good stuff. Oh, it's one of, I don't want to say lackeys, underlings, employees. Employees, they're employees. It's one of his employees. Still, you see the Richard Ham, or you see the Rondos run through, and you're like, okay, this is probably not going to be a pile of crap. You know, when's the last time you watched one of his videos and it was for like an absolute dog crap game? Now, you watch a lot of my videos, yes, you will see tons and tons and tons of terrible games. Richard doesn't play them. He doesn't have the time for them. He doesn't want to stress himself out. All the games of Steph. Steph is delightful, by the way. I played a game of Obscurio with Steph once, and she was a fantastic moderator, or whatever they're called. She was the one who knew. Meeple Rainbow, cool. Carnegie videos, this is great. Looks good. Click here for the article. Lots of videos. I'm going to guess different language. NL, is that what that means? Cool. Lots of videos. Lots of videos. Okay. Lots of pre stuff done. Partners and localizations. Everything looks good here. Shipping. Here it is. All right, where is it? All right, rest of the world, 35. Romania, Greece, Germany, Italy, UK, US, China. Okay, so here's one thing that I would do. I don't like your shipping area. I do like the fact that it's crisp and clean and clear. I will say that. I like that a lot. However, you need to remember who's the primary Kickstarter people. Like, 50% of the people on Kickstarter, roughly, are from the United States of America. And then 50% are the other billions upon billions upon billions of people in the world. So you need to be focusing on those top 3 or 4 or 5 companies, in my personal opinion, and getting that just first. And is that favoritism? I feel like that's just smart marketing. You know who your customers are. You know what currency they're probably going to use. Just make it a little bit smoother and simpler here. Because right now, you're making me do the translation here. I don't want to do the translation. Why don't you do it? You're the one who wants my $80. This looks like more like $100. You're the one who wants my $100 for this game. And now I'm starting to have second thoughts. Now that I really hear that number out loud, $100 for a Euro game. Holy guacamole. There's no minis. It's all cardboard. And right now, the price is slowly sinking in. And once again, I'm having this internal struggle about how minis have kind of warped my brain as to what a good value is in board games. But $100 for an unproven game, that's a stretch for me. Now, clearly, I'm not the target market here. But, man, I got to go with a 1. I can't go with... Well, there's no... I normally go with a 0, 1, 2 scale. 0, keep going. 1, back it, check the last 48 hours, and 2, back the whale. There is no whale, so I'm going to go with a 1 on this one. And this one really is does $100 matter that much to you? Like, is $100 a lot of money to you? Because if $100 is a lot of money to you, then paying $100 for 1 Euro board game with not a mini in sight, I think is going to be a hard sell for some people. But it's blowing up. They've done some great games. Yep. Vanuatu. Yeah, the red one. I remember had amazing components. I remember seeing that one, I think, at Essen. Cool. So, let's check out the FAQ, the updates, the comments. I live in Bulgaria, Zealand. Do I have worldwide shipping? Cool. Language and game rules. That's not really a question. Okay. Updates. New social stretch goals and more. Stretch goals and shipping news while we were sleeping. Awesome. Second stretch goal unlocked. So this is 6 updates in 5 days. And yeah, look at that. 47 hearts, 9 comments, 2 comments, 30 hearts. You're getting some engagement. But the low numbers here are really tell me one thing, which is you need to be asking more. You need to be wrapping up these, or starting these, in my personal opinion, with some sort of question. Like at the beginning of this video. You know, my goal with these videos is to try and grow and gain subscribers, and so I try to mention, you know, subscribing, or I'll ask to do something, and I feel like this, you should be like asking them anything. Ask them anything. Let's see if I can just slide in a sly question. We've reached over 125,000 short, blah, 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 blah. Also news for New Zealand. We added, still waiting for more info on the shipping to the UK. We also have kind of an odd question for you. Of the remaining 3 or 4 stretch goals that we have announced, I'm assuming, because I think that was what it was, just for pure curiosity's sakes, which one of those most excites you as a customer, as a backer? You want to say backer instead of customer. And then all of a sudden you say, and please let us know why. We're not going to do anything with it for this game, because we have it all, you know, we already have it out there. We're not going to bait and switch or pull anything. But for our next game, we're always trying to learn and grow. So if you could let us know just which of these actually gets you the most excited, it would be it'd mean the world to us. Just like right there, you know, that's like an extra couple paragraphs. You could, I'm very loquacious. You could pare it down a little bit to a paragraph, and all of a sudden, maybe you go from having 2 comments to having 12 comments. Maybe you get 10 of those 30 people, because everybody likes to have their opinion heard, and just little things like that. I think would be a good idea. And I know sometimes maybe if English, and I don't think that I don't know if English it might not be your first language. I have no clue at all. But even if it's not, like, still, just I think too many non-English speakers think that that's going to be a deal breaker. And I think for most people it's not. Like, we just understand, like, oh, there's a broken English here. If I were trying to speak German, it would not go out so well as either. You know, and I just feel like that holds some people back from really speaking as much as they might in a Kickstarter. And I think that's unfortunate. Played this on BGA yesterday evening, and what a stellar game. One of the best board game experience I've had since lockdown began. Really look forward to getting my hands on this. Aqua Timba, boom! Get on that. Comment on that. That's a spectacular thing right there. Because if you're on BGA, and you're calling it BGA, that means that you play some games online. And the fact that you're saying this is one of the best board game experience I've had since lockdown began, over a year, great. There's me, tickling your Kickstarter algorithms. Also, trying to get people to come to this show. Can you score, can you have silkscreen 100 on the back? If score exceeds 100 on the track, then the marker can simply be flipped upside down. It's a great idea. Get on that. Might have been asked before, but what is the number 27 for on the side of the box? Are there 26 other games in the series? According to the website, it's part of the Masterprint series featuring the number 27, so okay. If there has to be some standing meeples and others lying down, will there be a different, because that's right, but I think, okay. You're responding pretty frequently. This is great. I see you responding. Excellent. Excellent. Someone you. That's generally how this should go. And I know sometimes that feels really uncomfortable, because it's like sometimes they don't really give you room to comment, but you need to. You always need to as a Kickstarter creator, because YouTube or Kickstarter doesn't care who's commenting. They don't care. You know, if there's a bunch of people talking about stuff, that's going to make this game rise on the Kickstarter algorithms, get more eyes on it, and hopefully get more people in the comment section. So overall, I'm going to give this a 1. There's no whale, so I can't really give it a 2. For me personally, I feel like the price is, man, $100 is just a really hard sell there. But for most people, that does not appear to be an issue, as it's already raised $256,000. But that is Carnegie, the Deluxe Edition, and I see Quinted Games here. I see a lot of really good stuff they're doing, and definitely some room to grow. But man, this is a company to be on the lookout for. They keep doing Kickstarters like this with all this pre-production, all the. What I mean by that is, you could, as a reviewer myself, I can see just how much work was put into launching this boat, so to speak, and I really love seeing it. But there you go. Carnegie from Bequeathed Games. If it looks like it might be a cup of tea, be sure to click on that Kickstarter link down below. Also, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below as I strive to hit 9,000 subscribers for my 9-year anniversary. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.